Yeah, fucking hell. Right, so we've got me, we've got Jason Hill, and we've got Robbie Byrne. What are you saying?
Fuck all, mate. Fuck all. Literally just got back off holiday and that, just chilling now.
Yeah, standard. How you feeling, Ash?
I'm not too bad, mate. A wee bit sore. Fucking yesterday, the two dogs got together and fucking started eating each other, and I got in between them and fucking got half ate.
We got a bit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I've still fucking lost my voice from the weekend. What about you, Tom? How you feeling? Sore as fuck?
No, I feel alright. I actually feel alright, to be honest. Right arm's hurting bad. Fucking elbows all fucking, where is it?
Scraped.
All scabbed up and shit. Yeah. Cut open, but no, left arm feels alright.
I'm not surprised, mate. You must have arm wrestled about flipping 150 people there Saturday, like.
Oh, it was more than that. I think it was more than that.
I think Paul, I don't know, but somebody said 200 and somebody said 150.
I know. Someone else said 500 as well.
Fuck. Let's just say it was a lot, but I don't know if you noticed, Tom, but I was trying to help you out. Like, I was like fucking arm wrestling as well, you know?
Yeah. Fucking, you was on the other table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking. Some freaks, like.
Saying the strongest guy had to fucking come last, didn't he?
Yeah. He was a beast, mate. See the build of him, like, he was fucking built.
Did anyone take the dough off you?
Nah. I'll tell you what, though, there was one guy near the end. Fucking, I beat him. I was like showing him a little bit as well. Not look, if you do that, you'll feel a bit better. If you do that, you feel a little bit better. I was still taking him down. At one point, I told him to do something. I tried to take him down slowly. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, right, I'll do it again. So I couldn't pin him. So I had to fucking turn him around. I stopped the match. I was like, right, mate, what you can do better now is this. Lucky he didn't fucking complain. He could have fucking won the money, man.
I'm keeping that 100 quid for fucking nothing. I'm just fucking keeping that shit. That was good, mate. So it was good. Like, and the whole event was class. You know what I mean? It was well put together. It was nice to get the main stage and all in there as well. So it got loads of attention. Like,
that's it. It looked like it was quite a big crowd.
See, whenever I was sitting in the crowd, like there was people coming and sitting beside me all the time that you didn't know. Do you know what I mean? Like they weren't part of the arm wrestling community. They were just people from the fucking place, you know.
Yeah, that's what it's about, though, isn't it?
So we're having a nosy.
So you must have had all the seats filled up. There must have been about fucking what, at least 100 seats, weren't there? Then everyone else crowding around and that.
Yeah, and then the people standing as well around the seats.
Yeah, that's it.
So I definitely got plenty of attention. That's what you want, but you know, especially at them kind of events. But what was it like whenever Paul and Neil fucking met for the first time? That was fucking screamer.
Oh, Jay, I didn't tell you. Neil come there.
Did he?
Yeah, Neil come there on Saturday. Fucking went up to Paul. Then they went off for like a fucking half-hour, 40-minute chat.
Did they?
Yeah.
It had to happen sooner or later, didn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It was a bit awkward at first, though. Fucking, they reluctantly shook hands and that.
Yeah.
Then they didn't have a choice but to speak to each other. They were like talking to different people, but like 2 foot away from each other.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, fucking hell.
And then Neil was like, oh, you know, can I have a word, Paul? And Paul was like a wee lapdog.
Neil said jump. Paul was like, how hard this
at least they were talking and maybe put all the shit to bed for a wee while anyway. Like,
that's it. It'll only help the British scene, won't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, because I tell you what, there's some quality pullers coming up through now, guys. Like, it's serious, you know.
Yeah, exactly. There is
seriously high level. Like some of them younger guys, you know, like wee Robbie Bryan and Joey Finicky and wee Jordan Champ as well, boys. Like, I'm not joking. He's 2 levels from where I pulled him the last time. Do you know what I mean? Like, see, in the match with him, you know yourself, Tom. Like, see, when he got on my bicep, he was able to drag me right over to his side of the table. Like, you know, and that's it's not an easy thing to do because it's got quite a good hand. Do you know what I mean? And a nice wee sticky spot down in there, but he was able just to completely come around it and get his pins like. And I wasn't panicking, but at that stage, you know what I mean. I still knew I could get him, like, because the strength gap wasn't too far. I knew he was strong, but I knew if I got a wage in there that, you know, he would maybe struggle to get by my shoulder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
And then you, Tom, you were in my corner and you were instructing me, and I think I was following it. You told me to go deeper on his arm and come down on him, and that's exactly what I did, and turned it around and got the win. So sweet as fuck.
Yeah. You can see like you was hooking him. Was you actually trying to hook him in the first like 2 rounds? Or
at the start, Tom, I was trying to just like hook him and drag him. Do you know what I mean? But he like whenever I hooked him and started to put the drag on, he started rotating and it started opening my arm around like that.
Yeah.
Palm up. And then he just, if you see the way he lies over the table, he really throws all his weight down to finish the pin. So you couldn't even. But both rounds, I tried to throw the elbow up and didn't get the elbow foul. And I was like, well, so what the fuck are you doing elbow fouls for then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's just because they wanted to keep the whole thing going. You know what I mean? You know yourself, Jason, whenever somebody starts turning you palm up, what's the first thing you do, guys? You go, whoop. Do you know, like that, and get the restart.
Yeah, you know it, mate. Anything not to lose, mate.
Fucking twice they called a pen, like. But no,
I was going to come back though.
Jordan, like he's as strong as a bull. And then I was checking out his Instagram and all, Tom. Like, you know, that wee guy can lift like 200 kilos off the deck, raw, no belt or nothing. Like,
yeah,
like that's fucking monstrous. Like for somebody that has weight, you know what I mean?
How old's he?
I think he's only a young fella. I think he's about 22 or something. You know, he's not very old, maybe 24 or something. You know, but he's early age, like. He's probably been in the sport just as long as me now, Tom. Like, you know what I mean?
He's not even a big built guy either, is he? He's not.
But
he don't look like too muscular or anything like that, but you can see he's strong.
Oh, he was super strong, Tom. Like, honestly, because you know, like all day I tried to save my right arm, like, do you know what I mean? So I was fresh. And then when he fucking like started dragging me through the guy, I was like, oh shit, he's fucking strong, like.
Yeah, it looked like some good matches, man, on the weekend.
What's that?
There was one stage I did think about biting him.
Yeah, he give you a little fucking push in the chest, didn't he? Was it a push or a punch?
No, he just gave me a shove, like. But the thing was, he shoved me and it didn't move. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, whenever like fucking Terminator gets hit and it's like ding. And I just gave him the look, mate. I just gave him the look, and he was.
I'll see your face after. I'll see. Oh shit! Here we go.
Well, all good fun at the table, boys. You just know the crack. Like you're just there to get your job done and shake hands with the man after it's done. You know.
Yeah, that's it. Did you see any of the matches, Jay?
Not really, to be honest with you. I ain't had a chance to watch them back. Literally only got back off holiday fucking 2:00 this morning. So I ain't had a chance to catch up with anything. I've seen some of the results and stuff like that, but yeah, I ain't actually seen none of the matches.
Yeah. So I mean, you had fucking Nick Dodd. He beat Carl Crosby. He was what, 2-0 down?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Nick's fucking getting good now.
Carl was absolutely smashing him too. He wasn't even close at the start, Tom. Sure it wasn't. It was just like boom, boom, straight down. But then Nick just fucking started setting up really awkward with him, started being real fucking difficult to handle. And I think Carl just sort of didn't know what way to react. And then everybody knows how explosive Nick is, and he just fucking launched in with the shoulder press, didn't he? Like, and
yeah.
As soon as he got one round back, you sort of seen Carl drop a wee bit off. You know, he was a wee bit sort of psychologically getting it tight.
It does happen though.
But fair play to both of them. They arm wrestled really well. Quick comeback from Nick, like. You know what I mean?
The same as your opponent though. Fucking, he was up 2-0. Then as soon as you got the pin back on him, his face just sort of.
Completed a little bit, Tom, I remember you saying to me, because I walked back from the stage, you know, and Tom was in my corner, Jay, and he goes to me, look up, boss, fucking lift your head up and look up at him. And I looked over at him, there's Jordan, fucking like this here, and I'm half the days and fucking on his head here now, you know. And then remember in the third round, Tom, I was like slapping the table and all, come on, Jordan, come
Yeah.
on. You know,
Yeah, he won't give you nothing back.
That's it.
all business at the table, boys. There's no score. Like, you need to get it done when you're up there.
You know,
It's
mate.
not an easy thing to do there with those hundreds of people sitting watching you and flipping, you know. And like that was that little guy's first experience of that, Tom. So you know he would have put some serious pressure on himself. That's why he came in so strong. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
exactly.
need
It's
to
a big
realise that
stage,
going
isn't
to
it?
those events is a big deal for some people. Do you know what I mean? And they really do step it up for the event. You know,
Yeah, you got to, ain't you?
you have to. Jay is right, and like he'll be noticed now. He's definitely in the mix and around that sort of 70 to 75 kilo range. That wee guy now, like.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, there is some fucking good people coming up through the ranks.
Absolutely.
I was saying, how would he get on with? How do you get on with Robbie?
Who, me, Tom?
Yeah.
Well, the last time I pulled Robbie was the Pro Nationals, and it was a right hand match. He's good right handed, but I think I could beat him left handed. But he took me sideways. He's so joint sideways hit. Do you know what I mean? And I tried the top roll, and I actually got a bit of that there right at the pin pad, but it was too little, too late. Do you know what I mean? And then whenever I got on the side table with him and had to play about, he is a bit stronger, but you know, I don't know what way a match would turn out with him. I would take the match on no sweat with him, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Because I was thinking about this match for the future as well. What about as Joe Finnerty and Conor Scotti ever pulled?
They probably have through that out circle of arms, Tom. There's a lot of matches that's happened through them. Do you know what I mean? Through them guys, like you know the Socottis and the Dan Stones and all them ones. You know.
Remember last time out, Conor pulled that the Indian champion, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Give him a wicked
wall
match
win.
too. I seen that Joe Finnerty getting pins on the fucking, you know, the Persian Popeye.
Who's that?
Okay, he beat David Bradford at the Nationals, I think, one time, or he got a pin off David Bradford. And then David had a super match with him and smashed him.
Yeah.
Do you not remember that? Who's he called? He just calls himself the Persian Popeye. That's all I know him as.
I'm not sure.
I think I know you.
Murray Whitehead at the event.
He pulled Murray. Oh, is that Ashkan?
Yeah,
Ashkan, that's the boy. Yep. I forgot his first name there.
What, Joe beat him?
Well, they were side tabling at me and he got a pin off him, like pure vicious pin, like.
Fucking
You know,
hell.
it was like, holy fuck. So he's seriously strong. I think potentially left-handed. See, he's a lefty puller, like, you know, Robbie's better right-handed and Joey's better left-handed.
Well, they had a match, didn't they? At Circle of Arms, like you said.
And they got around each, you know, on each arm. And then Robbie then obviously obliterated a wee Conor there at the weekend, but wee Conor did so good. You know, Tommy arm wrestled really well, like, and he did get
who did Conor pull?
times if you remember, but it's just that wee fella's side pressure is just brutal, like.
Who did Conor pull?
Robbie
Byrne.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Robbie went through him, mate, but Conor did really well, if you know what I mean, Jace. It wasn't like he just set up the same every time. He tried different stuff.
Yeah.
He set up different. You know, he got his hand in one of the rounds to get a good slip. You know, he fucking arm wrestled really, really well. Like, and like that fella's under 70 kilos. Like, he's even lighter. I think he's like
68, isn't he?
You know,
Who, Conor?
And Robbie's a brute stunt 75. Like, ran around it. You know, 80 kilos.
Fucking fair play to him, man.
Like, he's cool as fuck. His hair's lethal too. You see it there on Saturday, Tom. Was pure class.
His hair.
Did Tom Mitchell have a match on the weekend?
Yeah, with Tom Wilson.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What, left arm or right arm?
Right arm.
Right arm. I think Tom Wilson got the first win.
Yeah.
Is
And
it?
then Mitchell will come back.
Yeah.
Won it from there. He's looking quite strong at
Guys
the
were
minute.
saying there last night in the show about Tom. What about Tom Wilson? About him running out of steam, that he goes like too hard at the start. But you know yourself, Tom, there, if you're going against somebody like Tommy Mitchell, mate, you have to go hard at the start. You know what I mean? You have to get some fatigue into his arm at least.
The thing is, some people you go against like that, the longer you stay in the match, the worse it comes out for you. You got to try and get it done quick as you can, even if it takes all your energy.
Yep. But they'll run that match back again, mate. And I think the next time Tom will get 2 pins. Do you know what I mean? And eventually we'll get him. Like
this is what they said last night as well. They talk. I think Tom Wilson said about he's going to take it down a little bit and start going against like lesser people.
Yeah.
That he's fed up of losing, but it's like you're doing the right thing though by fucking targeting these guys. If you don't target them, you're not going to get to them. It's because you target them, you're getting close to them.
That's it. And if he starts losing to the shitter people, that's going to make him feel even fucking worse.
Yeah, exactly. And he's setting his limit at that
area there where he's right at the top guys. Do you know what I mean? And just has to keep battling away at them and eventually figure them out. Do you know what I mean? That's what you have to do. You have to keep arm wrestling the individual to figure them out. You can't be like fucking going to a tournament, arm wrestling him, and then going back home and training for 6 months and then trying to come back and beat the guy because he's evolved too. You don't know what you're sort of going against, but if you're there over every tournament, you're arm wrestling, you might lose every time, but you're still gaining that knowledge of, I felt that in his hand, or do you know what I mean? And you're able to sort of figure things out, like.
Exactly. And you actually start to realise as well that the people aren't actually as far in front as you think.
100%.
Sometimes it is a little bit of strength difference, but it's a technical change as well. Like you can adapt to them, like you said. Like you go against them once, lose to them.
Yeah.
Then you know what to do next time. You'll close the gap a little bit more.
Yeah,
I think taking a back step though and going against lesser people is probably not a good idea. I think you should keep targeting the big ones, and then he's going to be there soon.
No, I definitely, I would like to have a match with somebody left-handed soon, like, because I think I'm quite high-level left-handed in my weight group.
Who would you want to pull?
A bit more than I would be right-handed.
Who would you pull then? Who's in your head now?
Joe Fennick.
Yeah.
Left-handed. Just to see, I know I would be getting the underdog in that match, but I think if I could drain him, Tom, I think if I could do what you and James Beach were doing, and get him into a position and try and hold him because he's so, he'd be hitting like mad. And I think if I could just get a wage in there and, let him burn out a wee bit, I could make it a bit of a match with him,
Yeah, that's it. So got a couple of these comments here quickly. Got Big B in the chat, Jim Beats in the chat, Joe Bidden, Dungeon Master. All right there. Tom Wilson always comes out really strong. Joe Bidden. What's he saying? They are no better or shitter. UK pro scene is barely semi-pro amateur at the lower younger level. Most guys there are weaker than ET Whisperer. Yeah, I don't know about that, mate. We've got some fucking monsters coming through that are young.
Yeah, man, that's the thing as well. Like the UK scene ain't bigged up at all, so these youngsters, you don't know how strong they are till you jump on with them.
Yes, Joe Biden. I know he's the president, but is that just like fucking a hater in the group there?
The president.
He might be trying to get one of us to have a little rant.
That's a troll, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what you call them, Jay. I don't know, mate. My brain cells are still a bit fucked from the weekend, if I'm honest. Like, what do you think of the night out, Tom?
Think of it, I can't fucking remember it. It was more like a fucking morning out.
Yeah, it was some crack, like.
Oh, mate, fucking hell. Jay, don't go out with Ash.
Yeah.
Don't go out with Ash. Fuck me.
Yeah, you did well, big fella. You held your drink well.
Yeah, I fucking got it with you. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Hey, we're literally in the club, and then Ashley's like, "Oh, how much are the shots?" We're like, "Oh, like £6 each." He's like, "I'll take fucking 20 of them." We're like, "Go on." So it's me, Ash, and Zolt. You know Zolt, Pat. Yeah, meet us three out, and then fucking we're doing like fucking 6 shots in a row each. He's like, "Go on, give me another fucking tray." Oh, fucking hell.
Do you remember me in the wee bar beforehand, Tom, talking to the wee girl behind the bar, and she was making me cocktails? I must have had about fucking 6 cocktails as well.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell.
Chloe, I
Thing
think
as
her
well,
name
you're
was,
just
I
necking
think, the
them.
wee girl.
You're spending like
Nice wee girl,
£15 on a cocktail and just necking it. Fucking hell. You must be
Some
rich,
crack,
mate.
yeah, some crack, like.
That was
I
a good
got some
night.
laughing,
Fucking
like.
hell. You can dance, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Do you
Even when you're on
remember
the floor, you can
there was a
dance.
time like I was sitting dancing like fuck, right? And I slipped in a bit of a drink or something, right or wrong.
He went
You're
fucking
flat like
bong
on my
straight
back,
down.
whack. And I started doing like a breakdancing move to recover.
I looked down, man. I thought he was having a fucking seizure at first. I'm like, shit. I was like, no, he's dancing on the floor on his belly.
Some value, big man, I tell you, it was class. Like, I'll go out for you anytime, Tom. Don't be put off with me, I swear. I'll tone it down a wee bit, I promise.
Oh, no,
Just
you
get
don't have to.
excited.
Fuck that. No, turn it up.
What was it on the? Did it run on the Saturday and Sunday then?
It was a challenging thing on the Saturday,
Yeah.
and then on the Sunday was all the matches.
Is it?
Yes, fucking. There was a few things about there as well, a few challenges and that, but I didn't fucking do anything really. I tried doing the fucking dumbbell.
The what?
I tried picking a dumbbell up off the floor, but that was it. There was a few things I didn't try.
160 kilos, I think that dumbbell was, Tom.
Yeah.
Well, you
Lightweight.
did lift it, like, you lifted it off the ground, like, a couple of times.
No, I lifted it once. It took me like fucking 3 attempts to do it. But it's getting the right grip with that as well.
Yeah. Was it an overhand grip you did with it?
No, thumb wrapped. Yeah, not quite overhand though. Literally just stood at each side of it and then just fucking lifted it up like 3 mil.
Well, here, I tell you
Nah,
what.
I got it up.
For somebody of your size to come over and do that there, that's fucking shocking. So it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I don't mind that stuff.
I couldn't even
Fucking.
lift that with 2 hands, Tom.
Mm,
And probably
try.
help from somebody else.
Joe, I couldn't believe the guy. You know the one that kept coming over, the one who was running that stand.
Yes.
Could he lift it?
I think he could, mate. Yeah.
How? Fucking hell, it's going to sound bad.
Did you
How
see
was he so
Stanley
weak on the
lifting it?
table? Like
Who
I
was
didn't feel
Stanley
no
from my
strength at
club?
all on his hand.
Did you see him lift it, Tom?
No, but I think he did say he can't lift it.
Oh, mate, he lifted it right up, like. He lifted it right up, like.
That's me though. But when he got on the table, I was like, "Where's all that hand strength?"
He's not. He didn't put it down, like.
Nah, it's like, fuck knows. He must lift it.
See everybody that we arm wrestled that day, but Tom, I must admit, like them powerlifting girls were flipping. They were strong, you know. They had some good pressure, like.
The best thing as well was fucking was getting a few like 13-year-olds, 14-year-old boys and that. There was one, Jay, that fucking he'd never done it before. He'd only seen it online. And fucking he was wrestling literally like a pro.
Was he?
Yeah, and he was strong as well. Like only a skinny little 13-year-old boy, literally like
fucking hell.
Do you remember
his
the
hand
ginger
and wrist
guy,
was
Tom,
solid.
that come up against you as well? He was only a wee young chap.
Which one?
He had ginger hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about, yeah.
Mate, he was absolutely immense, like.
That's what I mean. And he'd never done it before.
And he was going the right way and all. He was right at the corner, you know, in that corner of the table, flipping straight over.
Who's that other Irish guy that last name English? Is it Cillian or something?
James? No, who are you on about?
Is it Killian?
Killian, Ethan, him and Ethan had a match.
Yeah, I see it. But what was the result of that?
Ethan went through him, mate.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Ethan's
And see,
getting
whenever
strong,
I
isn't
seen it, I was like, oh, because Killian has a couple of wins on me now, Jay. He's the number one in Ireland, like.
he? Is he?
Yeah, he beat me there at the nationals, our nationals there.
What, under 75s?
What? Sorry.
Was that under 75 kilo? Was
That
it?
was under 75, yeah, for the Irish title, basically.
Fucking
And
hell, so
Gadget
Ethan.
beat me left-handed, and I got third place then for left.
What? And Ethan just went straight through him, did he?
Ethan went straight through me. I pressed him the whole way, yeah. Press
Fucking
second.
hell.
You know
Shit, boy.
that quick press that Ethan does.
Yeah, so he's getting stronger, Ethan.
Oh, he is, like, but he puts the work in too, you know.
That's it, mate.
Here's a question: who were the strongest guys to wrestle?
Me, Tom.
Yeah, who were the strongest ones? Would you say out of all them out of all the different backgrounds and that? Who would you say were the strongest? We had powerlifters, bodybuilders.
My head, Tom, for brute strength. Tom Wilson definitely for brute strength. Ted Wilson for technical ability.
Nah, he means like the different fucking.
Oh, on the challenges.
Oh, on the challenges.
On the challenge on the Saturday.
Oh, who sticks out for me?
Yeah, who were like the strongest sort of people that come on the table? Was it like bodybuilders, powerlifters, the CrossFit?
That guy, mate, that you weren't struggling with him, Tom, but you had to switch on with him.
The one at the end.
Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah, he was like powerlifter. He just won the deadlift, I think. Yeah, I mean, when he said he was 85 kilo, I couldn't fucking believe it.
Mate, he was built like a tank.
He looked about 100 kilo.
Of, Salvio, you know, the guy that's down your end.
Yeah.
You know, with the kind of muscle structure and all that he had.
The thing is, though, he kept losing as well, and he kept fucking coming back like hyped. He's like, "No, I fucking want another go."
Oh, he was aggressive. Right. Like he was really wanting
to
get your arm down for sure.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted it.
The left hand with me, and like I started to sort of fade out a wee bit because I'd been arm wrestling flat out all day too, and you know, left-handed, and he ended up he pinned me at the end, like you know what I mean. But sure, it was all good fun, wasn't it? Hopefully that boy actually starts going to a club and he gets involved because he'd be an absolute weapon, like if he did.
I couldn't believe the women as well.
85 class, Tom, he'll fucking check up things like.
Yeah, he would. Definitely would. I couldn't believe the women some of the women as well. They were stronger than some of the men.
Unbelievable, mate. Them two girls that we were talking to outside, you know, the one with the pink hair and the sort of swarthy skin girl.
Yeah.
Both of them were amazing. And then
I didn't
the girl at the very end as well.
Yeah, I didn't pull them off it. I think you had to go against them.
No, you were teaching her, mate. You took a wee bit. You were like, you're really good.
What, the one with the colour hair?
More of a thinner girl with dark hair, and she was wearing a yellow top.
I can't remember.
And she was really giving it the low hand, like, you know, pure.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
She stuck out as well. I thought she had real good potential, like.
That was the one at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, again, that was
came at the end whenever flipping you were half battered. All the monsters, like.
So the thing is, as well, though, the best thing about.
Remember, Paul says to me, Tom, you know, I was trying to encourage people to come over and arm wrestle.
Yeah.
And I'm running about with the money and all, and I'm like, come on, arm wrestle the lean machine.
Paul didn't stick you in the fucking. Did Paul stick you in the K-Town again, did he, Tom?
No, I booked my own fucking hotel this time.
Oh, you know.
It was like
Cheeky fucking didn't stick actually
Tom,
nowhere. Hey?
It was like an attic.
Yeah, fucking hell, like 6th floor Britannia. But each floor was like fucking 30 foot.
That's it.
Fuck me. Yeah, don't worry, Paul. I sorted Ashley out, so you're all right.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Tom. Big shout out, mate, for that. Like,
that's right, man.
Well looked after me.
Well, fucking until like 2 a.m. when you went missing.
Mate, do you know what happened? That kind of got flashbacks. I went over on my ankle at one stage. And you know, one of them ones where like oh shit, I feel a bit sick now because of the pain. Like I sort of staved my ankle, but I remember I was sort of complaining about it, but not too much the next day. But I must have fucking jarred it really bad that night. I went round the corner and threw up, and then fucking lay and slept. And there was a girl come over to me, and she shook me, and she's like, "Are you okay, darling?" And I was like, "Shit, I have a fucking match today." Straight up and down to the hotel, getting you up and shit.
Right. Literally at the end of that night, I left the club at about, the pub, whatever it was, pub club. I left about fucking 3:20. The hotel was literally like 10 minutes from there.
Yeah, it wasn't far. It definitely wasn't far.
I started walking for about half an hour, and then I was like, fucking hell, I'm lost. All on my own in that.
Where's Ash?
I was like, hey, you don't know where Britannia is, do you? He's like, no, I'm not from around here. He's like, but I can get it on my phone if you want. I was like, yeah, go on, mate. Nice one. He said, oh, you're fucking 2.3 miles away. Like, you fucking what?
Shut up.
I literally like 1.9 miles away. I'm sure that's what he said. I was like, right, what way is it? He's like, oh, you got to go left, right, left. Well, I'm never going to fucking find it back.
We ran a good few bars. I think we were maybe around like good 3 or 4 anyway, like, weren't we?
That was a little cruel, wasn't it?
It was a wee crawl, yeah. Good. It was a good night, like, definitely. Can't remember.
But then on the way back,
after the club.
Well, I got literally like outside the hotel. I still couldn't find it. Fucking some matey come up to me, like some homeless guy. He's like, "Oh, you look lost, mate." I was like, "Yeah, I fucking am, mate. Do you know where Britannia is?" He's like, "Oh, yeah. Did you watch the fight?" And I was like, "Nah, mate, I was too busy getting smashed, to be honest." Like, he's like, "Oh yeah, you stick one." I was like, "Oh shit, man, fucking hell." He's like, "Oh, brother, you couldn't spare me a pound, could you?"
Oh fuck.
I was like, "Tell me where Britannia is." He's like, "Oh, it's literally just there, like literally across the road." I'm like, "For fuck's sake." He was like, "Go on, have a tenner." He's all trying to give me a fucking pair of sunglasses that he's fucking found on the floor or something. I'm like, "No, you're all right, mate. Keep it."
Fair play, mate. Fair play. At least you got there again, I don't know why I get down home. I just fucking 2 feet, shoelace express all the way down under the Britannia, just boom.
I don't know how you get in there, though.
It was a bit of a struggle, but
the what?
Trying to get you up to open the door. You don't remember?
I don't know how you got in there.
Boom, boom, boom. Tom! Man.
Screaming the hotel down.
You literally got up, opened the door, and went straight back on your bed. You never even spoke to me. I crawled down beside you like that there, and I started sleeping, mate. And I'm not joking, you woke me up in about half an hour. The fucking snores of you was unreal. I was like, I can't do this here. I can't fucking sleep. And I got up, mate, and I went out and fucking went to the shop and all.
You don't need an alarm clock, do you?
Good crack, mate. Do it anytime so well.
Jason sleeps right through it.
Mate, I don't hear it.
I couldn't, Tom. I'm not joking. Yeah, it was like a train, mate.
There's a lot of people that can't. Adam Johnson had to fucking book a hotel when we was in the Iron House.
Mate, I got fucking used to it from when we was fucking teenagers, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Sort of got used to it. You know what I mean?
But you had fun anyway, Tom, didn't you?
Hey?
You had fun.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking good crack.
It was really good value, mate. It definitely was.
Tom even fucking wakes himself up. That's the problem.
I was fucking... The best bit of the night, though, was fucking... well, it's fucking loads. Loads of bits. It's you fucking just going into the middle of the groups and that and just fucking shacking it out. All out.
Yeah. Do you not realise I need adult supervision at all times, Tom? Like
I do now. It was literally, the dancing was literally a cross block between fucking Mick Jagger and Gangnam Style. Honestly, he was getting circles around him though. Everyone was like, hey, everyone was loving it.
Oh, it's good value, mate. It definitely was. Like, where was Zolt? Where did he go? Or did he pass off? Or I don't know. We lost him at some stage. We lost him a couple of times.
we tried getting into that place. Then they said, "Oh yeah, no short." He comes out in a pair of shorts.
That's right,
Went
Tom.
right out.
That's right.
Manchester. And fucking, you're there trying to talk to the doorman and that, saying, "Look, we'll book a table and everything. We'll buy 50 shots off of you right now. We'll spend a lot of money with you." I'm like, "Actually, mate, that place is literally dead."
Who said that? You?
Then in the end, he fucked off and got his jeans and that. I was like, "Yeah, we'll meet you outside. Like, come back and we'll meet you outside." He was like, "Right, are we going outside?" And Ash was like, "Nah, fuck that guy."
Oh
Mate,
shit!
I'm a wild man. You really do need to fucking give me adult supervision whenever I'm out. See next night, Tom. I'm just going to give you my card, okay? And you can buy me like iced water, and I'll sit at the edge of the bar.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy you more shots.
And
Oh, I swear though, there was like one round. There's a round with Beachy. I think it must have been the second round. Fucking first round, my arm was blown. Like after that match. Second round, my arm's got fucking pins and needles. I'm starting to fucking taste tequila rose in my throat again. I'm like,
oh, that's right. We were drinking that as well, mate. We drank everything. The one drink I don't think we didn't touch.
Oh, that woke me up.
fuck you know.
Fair play to you, mate. How long was the match altogether, Tom? Might have been over 20 minutes.
It must have been about 20 minutes. Must have been.
Crazy, mate.
Fucking yeah, after that first round though, fucking hell. Like I said, the next round, my arm, I've never had it before. My arm fucking started going pins and needles. But that during the match, it was like blown, completely fucking blown.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got Kyle in the chat.
Match, like, but you'll well run that match back, won't you?
Oh, 100%. I'm not. Like I've already said as well. Like obviously, you deserve the win and that. Fucking, I'm not going to be chasing it again, like for a super match. But the next fucking tournament or something, the next chance I get, I will be coming for him.
Well, I would say, Tom, like, you know, like there's Big Kyle saying Ashley has bad news at them after parties, lol. He knows the crack, mate. He's had a couple of nights with me and he's like, "Would you go away, you fucking animal?"
Yeah, John Foxball. In Ireland, I wasn't even in the same place and I could still hear Tom. Only arm gods events do we all get absolutely hammered the night before we are due to compete. Yeah, buddy. So we roll. Bionic Strips in the chat. What's happening, Nick?
Going on.
Who else is in there? What other matches happened then?
What other matches?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I was there for most of the matches,
you
but
missed a lot of it, but Tom, because because it's you, Tom. Like everybody circles around you. Do you know what I mean? And it's you try and give everybody your time. That's the thing about you. You actually genuinely give everybody a bit of your time. Do you know what I mean? And it takes your time away, if you know what I mean. You don't get to enjoy the show or, you know, just like sit and chill because everybody just sort of circle around you like a fly round shite. Do you know what I mean?
The worst one for it is fucking Stefan Pantelic. Fucking, he's the only one who's something I don't like. Yeah, fucking. No, it's good. It's good though. I enjoy it. Chatting to these people as well. Because they say about, oh yeah, we always watch your podcast every week and that.
Oh, that's it, mate, you know, that's it. But Josh Davis sure beat Craig Sanders.
Did he?
Yeah.
What was the score on that one?
I never really got to see the match, but apparently it was a pretty good match.
It was a 3-1.
3-1.
So
Looks
that
Josh.
would have probably been Craig had got the first pin, and then Josh has likely framed him at some point, you know. And
but what's Josh like? 20 kilo heavier than Craig.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Probably. So
Josh Davis has a really good spot there where he can.
He's got a good sticky spot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't get it twisted though. When Josh actually gets cupped in and he's got good side pressure and power. You know what I mean? It's just he always gets his wrist flopped back.
That's it, mate. That's it.
I mean, Craig was fucking flat wristing him, turning him palm up, near enough.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was still struggling, even on the round that he beat him. Like, he didn't finish him straight away. But I said to Craig as well, I think like he could have changed that by fucking, because when he's top rolling him, his knuckles are pointing directly towards Josh.
Yeah.
They should have been pointing across, sort of thing,
Yeah.
like attacking his Predator.
Yeah.
He's attacking his Super Nation, sort of thing, twisting him over more, because Josh is basically giving it there, turning himself up, so just turning more. Easier said than done, obviously, isn't it? But
Yeah.
Well, sure. I think you said to him after the match about that, Tom, and he says that he genuinely couldn't do anything.
yeah, that's what I mean. He said that he couldn't even get it. So Josh must be doing all right.
Josh, big win. Like, what a scalp to have, you know.
Yeah,
same as you, Jay. You were lucky enough to do it.
Yeah, I know, but still, me and Craig was the same weight then. You know what I mean?
But
if Josh was
it's one of them
85,
things, isn't
86,
it,
same weight as Craig, it'd be more impressive. You know what I mean? But obviously, he's more weighty, man. So again, it's a good little super match to have, but obviously,
don't take anything from it, Josh.
Nah, it's one of them. Obviously, Josh has only just come back on the scene a little bit, and he's just had his little kid and that. So fair play to him if he's back training and getting strong again.
Mate, still pulling at a top level, like.
That's it, mate. But again, to be elite, you need to be good in your weight category. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, that's why I want to fucking. That's why I'm cutting weight again.
Are you going for the 78 then, Jay?
I'm cutting to 75. I've got Tom Wilson in Iron Wales.
For a title?
Yeah, got a left arm title match. So I'm gonna smash the fuck out of him.
Right.
And
well, I might. If you beat him, I might sniff around for that shot at you. If you'll give me it.
You'll have two hopes, mate. Bob Hope and no hope.
Well, we'll see, mate. We'll let the talking be done on the table.
Oh, mate. Oh, dear. Now, I'm 81 kilo at the minute, so I've got like 5-6 kilo left to lose. But, mate, I'm feeling 11 kilo heavier
than me. I'm sucked dry because alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, mate, I've just had fucking COVID, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So
there's the excuses coming now, Tom.
No, I swear to God, I had COVID, mate. My missus works at a fucking care home. She fucking brought it home with her. Yeah, maybe I was feeling all right when I first had it, but fuck me, then I started getting all the hot sweats and shit.
Are you still training away?
Yeah, mate, I'm training. Well, I've only just come off holiday this morning. Spent a fucking week over in Lanzarote. You know what I mean? So that's why I put a little bit of weight back on, because I was fucking all inclusive and that, getting fat. You know what I mean? Eating 10 meals a day and that.
Got to be done. I'm literally doing, the last couple of days now, I've been doing fucking nearly 5,000 calories a day.
Yeah, fucking, I bet fucking most of that's milk, you cunt.
It's milk, food, and fucking, I've got this new shake now as well that I'm getting like just under 1,000 calories per shake.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm doing like 3 shakes a day.
Next, just said there, Jason, he thought the match was with Tom Mitchell.
Did you say Tom Wilson?
Oh shit, yeah, Tom Mitchell, sorry. It's because I was thinking about their match.
That'll be a little more interesting, like for
Tom Mitchell,
Mitchell's unreal left hand. But you're a good left hand too, Jay. It'll be a good match, like.
Yeah, mate, I'm gonna smash him this time. He beat me over in Ireland, didn't he? But mate, I know what I've done wrong. So
then you beat him at the British just before that, didn't you?
Yeah, beat him at the British, but again, he was still a little bit lighter than me then.
Oh, was he?
Jay, do you not find, but because you're at that level now too, your level's probably a good bit higher than mine. Like, but do you not feel that them guys? Yeah, fair enough. You could beat them in one day, but then the next day they can beat you again. You know what I mean? It's so tight.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine margins, man. That's the best thing about arm wrestling. You know what I mean? Fine margins can win you a match. And I know what I've done wrong on a day. And again, it's just correcting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you take everything fucking to heart, mate.
As well,
If you take everything to heart all the time, you never get nowhere in arm wrestling. You know what I mean? You just take it professionally and move on.
100%, yeah.
You know what I mean?
A one-off matching tournament is different from a super match as well.
Exactly.
Like completely different.
Exactly that.
I felt it loads of
But yeah.
times.
I know I've got my little game plan now. And I know what I'm working on. So
But you've
again,
got
I've got a
rounds
good.
as well, mate. See, when it's a super match, at least you've always got rounds. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And yeah,
That's
I've been
best.
putting in the work.
You know, first couple of rounds, you get to assess what's going on, and then you really got, especially, you know, like the best out of 5's good, but you know yourself, Tom, 7 rounds is the way to go for a real true super match. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a championship match.
It's just that extra chance to be a little bit deeper if you're in trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it.
There's fucking.
Looking
But it's
forward to
normal
it.
matches at best of 5 and title matches at best of 7, isn't it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Works, yeah. So you'll go to 7 rounds. I would say, Jay, it'll be tight. Like, I would say it'll maybe go a silver bullet or something like that there. Like,
Nah, I'm gonna smash him, mate.
hopefully it's an absolute screamer.
I'm gonna make it a 4-0.
Well,
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
do
give
that,
him
big
no
man, I'm
chances.
sending you over a fucking case of Corona or something. Like,
He'll be going straight in the bin, mate, 'cause I don't do beer.
right, that's all right then. Fuck you, you get nothing.
No, it's one of them, man. I know how fucking serious Tom is, you know what I mean? So you can't take people like that lightly. And
He was
again,
looking
it's
mega
like,
there on Saturday, Jay, like, to be honest, or Sunday.
yeah,
Fucking mega, like.
yeah. But
So what
man,
match is that on the day? Is that last match? Could this main event?
yeah, I think so. I think it's last match.
Fucking hell.
It's gonna be a bit long because it's gonna drag out for the end of the day, you know what I mean? But it might help me, you know what I mean? Because I know over in Ireland, when I woke up early and fucking obviously full to the brim with food, felt lethargic and tired and still coming around, you know what I mean? Used to start in the wrestle at like 1, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But now I know.
Nick just said it. I think if the Jason shows up that went through Harry Leal in the hook, then it's a done deal.
Mate, on a level, the way I've been training at the minute, trust me, man, it's going to be a different story.
It's exciting. What's after that then for you? If you beat Tom, what are you going for?
Well, I want to beat Tom, and then I want to fucking take Connor's belt as well. And right arm. I think he's got the British right arm. You know what I mean? And then
Does he?
obviously,
I don't think he has a belt anymore, Jay.
I think he does. He
Sure,
lost
did he not lose it to Matt Smith?
Nah, Matt Smith ain't British, is he? He lost the Commonwealth and yeah, it was a Commonwealth belt, wasn't it?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so yeah, I think Connor still holds the British.
Fucking things. I literally can't keep up, boys. Honestly, like.
That's it. But yeah, I just want to take.
There's only like 49 belts.
I want to take a couple of the belts and that fucking, and then I'm gonna go back up the way
Noah was
again.
very impressive. He beat he beat Curtis for the
Noah
belt.
Oh yeah, Noah
Burton.
Everybody wrote him off. Everybody thought Curtis was going to run through him, you know, because like Curtis beat Mitch and stuff.
Well, Curtis was beating fucking obviously at only training pools, like training super matches. He was beating Elliot.
Yeah, that's left arm though, isn't it?
Yeah. You said as well that Elliot favours his right arm and that. But
what arm did they pull then? Curtis and Noah.
And he what kind of shape's he in, Tom? He's built like a tank, like.
Yeah, he's a little stocky thing, isn't he? What was it, right arm,
Tom? I think it was right arm, Tom.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so Noah again. Look at Birmingham, man. They've got a fucking sick team going on again. So no wonder all the Birmingham Bullets are making good level.
Noah, he'll be dangerous, like for a lot of ones, I think.
That's it. Well, he's about 100 kilo, isn't he? So.
Plus, he's
got
that sort of fighter in him, hasn't he? But you know, he fights to the very end, like.
Was we there for that match, or did we leave already?
No, I think we were leaving in around that time, Tom. That match happened.
I'm guessing Noah would have probably been pressing, like flop wrist pressing.
I would say that's the way it went. I need to watch the event back, but it's all we're subscribed into 2 accounts with Arm Gods, but we seem to be blocked in both of them. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to like try and delete them 2 accounts and start a brand new one, and then try and flip and watch it back. Like,
Yeah, man. Obviously, what's going on now? Then we got the EAL coming up, isn't they? On the 2nd of June. Is that East vs West qualifiers?
Yeah. What are you doing about that, Ash? Are you doing the qualifiers?
what's that for, Tom?
East vs West, EAL.
When's that, or what's?
They've done a couple already. They're doing it all around the country, like different parts of the country.
They've done the Scottish one, didn't they, so far?
Yeah. And the Middlesbrough one got cancelled. Next one's in Wolverhampton, 2nd of June.
I don't think, Tom, I'd maybe be good enough to do that just yet. Like,
it's only British. It's British qualifiers.
There's a lot of people in Britain better than me, Jay.
Fuck it.
You never know. That's the thing. Like fucking. Like tournaments different. Super match. Like you don't know who's going to get seeded against who.
Like,
I'd arm wrestle anybody, Tom. I don't really look at it as if, I would shy away from anybody. I'll arm wrestle anybody. Like, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter if they're going to beat me or not. It was like, sure, last year at the Expo, Nick was struggling for a match, and literally nobody wanted to fucking arm wrestle the fellow, like, and he was down in the dumps because it was his only chance to get on the show. And he came and asked me, and I was like, absolutely not. It could be a flipping privilege to arm wrestle you, even though you're going to fucking smash, like. You know what I mean? You just went up there and you took your lick and tried to swing on him as hard as you could, make it interesting at least.
I think taking like matches like that you just never know, do you?
Well, you never know, mate. If I had got a bite and I'd have got a pin on him left-handed, I'd have shit myself, you know what I mean? It would have been a big deal for me, because Nick's a powerhouse. So it's left-handed, I know he doesn't too much on his right hand.
When you go into a match like that as well, though, like when you're doubting that you're going to win, like you can go in there thinking, fuck it, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to go all out.
And then just throw the sink at it.
Yeah, rather than going in like, oh, I've got a lot of pressure on me sort of thing, that I've got to win this match, then ends up fucking up sort of thing.
You're going to get people that's going to lie down in the first hit,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're going to call it in like 5 minutes. Quick one though.
Boys definitely has to try and make IFA this year. The world's like.
Yeah, you said about that.
And then, sure, they're starting to bring in the testing and all for. They're talking about doing that there for the nationals and all. So I think the nationals and all is going to be completely different than what we're used to this year. Like.
That's what they need to do, mate. If they start doing that, you'll see how many people start dropping out.
Yeah, well, maybe not dropping out, Jay, but maybe bringing it down to sort of a, where everybody's in the same playing field sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think these cunts won't even turn up, you know what I mean?
What, the people or the testers?
The people. Obviously, if the testers turn up, but again, it's still going to cost a lot of money, and who's putting that money up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll have to be.
I think Paul and Marcus, well, Paul said it, I'm guessing he's using Marcus's money. Fucking, he's come out of it on a sudden.
They say that.
Sure, is there not a bit of a flame in the old camp at the minute? Hey, Marcus and all, did he not fall out with ones over in that last time? Is there not a bit of commotion or something happened?
Yeah, he fell out with a few people, I think.
With what?
Huh?
Fell out over what?
I don't know. I just heard some rumours.
Probably a lot of drink took, Jason, and a lot of shit talked.
But what do you mean about testing?
No, I don't think it was anything to do with that, but I just remember them saying about that before, that they were going to try and bring testing in for the nationals and stuff and split the nationals over 2 days.
Yeah, makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think nationals over 2 days is a good idea.
Yeah, 100%.
I think so. There's a point of like people having to stay overnight and whatever, but it's the nationals, isn't it? It's like how much, like, are you committed enough to do it, or are you not committed enough to just stay one night?
Yeah.
You have to do both nights, like.
Yeah, but then obviously if they're doing it like that, then you know for a fact that it could be run a lot better. You know what I mean? It's not so much rushed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the main problem.
Mm.
Especially in the British, you need the proper referees and all that sort of shit. Not arm wrestlers that are actually refereeing at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, even that makes a bit of a difference.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they can't,
See, even running files there. You know, they were calling running files there on Saturday, and like it's hard to adapt sometimes whenever you're used to tournament polls that there is running files because you automatically think if you get an elbow foul that you get the match restarted.
yeah, I mean, the running foul's got to, when in that has got to be. They got to explain it more what an actual running foul is compared to a straight foul because I threw my elbow off to try and get a restart.
So did I, Tom, and
The
didn't
last
get
match.
it.
I threw it my elbow nearly touched the fucking pin pad. I threw it off that far.
Like, yeah, fucking
Then he called
fired it
running
off.
foul.
Like,
I was like, fuck me. All right, I've lost.
that was the exact same as me, Tom. I left at my elbow, you know, see whenever he started to get me turning over, I was like that's you know, looking clean off the pad to try and get the foul off. And
What, did
Dan
BT
called
not
me
have a
dead
left
because he
arm
pinned
match
me,
in,
and it's
huh?
like, does fouls not matter or what? You know?
Yes.
But anyways.
What'd you say, Jay?
Was James Beach meant to have a left arm match?
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, he just stepped in. He just stepped in, basically.
Well, you was meant to pull Wojciech though, weren't you?
Yeah, and then he backed out. But then I see a video of him training hard on the Saturday and the Sunday.
Yeah. I wonder what the crack was there, like.
Well, he's
How
got
do
a few big things coming up,
if
hasn't
we
he?
had him again? Because you felt him at the Nationals, like, and they looked fairly strong and connected and good angles and.
No, Wojciech.
Oh right, yeah. Fucking yeah, it'd be a good match. Like he was messaging me as well, saying, "Oh yeah, I hope you're training hard." And now I'm training like fuck. Oh, like, well, good luck to you, because I ain't been training. Also, no pressure on you. He's like, oh, don't be like that.
Tom, he's a super heavyweight brother. You know what do you want to do? Like,
yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't even challenge him. He challenged me to it. He wanted to get a bit of redemption from the British, but
boys, I'm gonna have to shoot, man. Sorry to cut you short on that, but I need
that's
to
right.
shoot off.
Good seeing you, Jay. You're looking good.
Yeah,
mate.
you too, man. Sweet boys. Chat to you soon.
Tomorrow, Jay.
Take it easy, lads.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Yeah, Wojciech fucking challenged me to a match because he wanted to get a bit of redemption from the British. Yeah. But yeah, that was a bit funny as well because I want to see him and Mindaga's left arm.
Yeah,
because they got one apiece.
Well, here you can throw James Beach into the mix there. Him and Wojciech would be a decent left hand match.
Who for? Him
James
and Beach and Wojciech. Yeah, I think so. Because Beach has got a strong hand as well.
Yeah, James was doing all the moves right, mate. I'm telling you, James arm wrestled out his skin to beat you there the other day. Like,
do you know what it is as well? Like, I'm sure. Well, I don't know if James would mind me saying this, but in the past when I pulled him, he's never really tried to dig in. He's never really tried to go against me, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? He's always tried getting away.
Yeah.
Which is why I was always able to get him in the past. This is the first time he actually come in, collided. And paid off for him.
Mate. Did you see his arm? Remember, you were comparing forearms.
Yeah, and he's trying to say my arm was bigger than his. He's trying to say my forearm was bigger than his. Fuck off.
He's definitely well put together, James, and big respect to him, mate. You know, you're like the top man in the country, and for anybody to even fucking come close to you and get a pin on you or get a win on you is an unbelievable achievement. Like,
to be honest, I don't see myself like that. To be honest, but I see myself more as like I'm capable of beating anyone. I wouldn't call myself the best. I would say that I'm capable of beating
most people,
pretty much anyone in the country, like on a certain day.
What is your plans, Tom? Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep going to these different events here, there, and everywhere. Or Do you
Yeah,
have
literally. I
any
mean, I've got
planned?
one now coming up in. I don't know if I can say it yet.
I would love to see you do like WAF or something, you know, because you're good enough to do that, Tom. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to do WAF or IFA this year.
mate, I would
100%.
love you to come to Greece with me. That would
But
be
I've
fucking meant. So it would.
But at the minute as well, like I really want to hit the 85s hard now.
Good
Like
on you, mate.
just
Good
try
on
and get
you.
some people like around the world and that, see what I can do.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like 85 is my weight now. I feel really good at 85. Like
yeah.
condition myself properly. I'm training hard again now. Like I fucking hit a max session yesterday,
Good, good.
and yeah, I'm just on
Are
it
you
now.
able to do anything, mate? Is your body not broken from the weekend? Like,
No, I feel alright. My right arm's hurting. Left arm feels good. So I was fucking like I got home yesterday after work. Then I see the kettlebells there, Mrs. Kettlebells downstairs. Like only 8 kilo ones, 10 kilo ones, and that. But like, right, just fucking started doing, like holding it up to the side and that. Started doing some like little curls with it.
yeah, yeah.
Fucking right arm was all like achy, breaking the elbow and everything. I didn't push it. That's what I mean. I didn't push the right arm that hard, but it was just consistent all through the day.
That's that, mate.
You know what I mean? Whereas I went to fucking war with James,
Yeah.
and my left arm feels fine.
But it
Like,
wasn't only like
again,
just
you know what I
random
mean?
people. You were arm wrestling for proper arm wrestlers too, you know.
Yeah, literally. I had a few fucking pulls with Kyle as well when he turned up.
That's that, mate. You had a couple of hard pulls with Kyle, and that wouldn't have done you any favors because he's way
Yeah,
too big, Tom. Like,
that's it. And I jumped on with fucking James Wall on Sunday when my arm had already like fucking seized up from the day before. I got on with James Wall again. Like we didn't do anything heavy in that, just like light pulling, but
just feeling
yeah,
the
that was
balance.
enough. That was enough to open it up again, make it feel worse.
Yeah. No,
Um,
definitely rest up, buddy, and hopefully you make good decisions and maybe think about going away to Greece here. That would be awesome. Like,
yeah, that's it. You know, fuck it. I'm going to say as well though. I'm going to Germany at the end of July.
yeah,
Yeah, I've got a super match over there. The Arm Havoc.
yeah, yeah.
It's a guy from Ukraine that I'm pulling. I can't remember his name. Alex something.
Oh, he'd be a beast.
Alex. What's his name? One sec. Apparently, he's wiping everyone in Germany in a minute. Like pretty much all weight classes.
What about what does Thingy say about him? Our wee German mate. Oh, he's flipping lethal. He was there at Ireland.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin Burbridge, yeah.
I haven't spoken to him about him yet. To be honest, I don't want to know too much about him.
Just
If that makes it.
in,
Alex Manifesta.
Oh yes, right, okay.
Alex Manifesta.
Pure beast.
He looks quite aggressive and he's got a bit of a lethal hit as well. So
That'll suit you down to the ground.
yeah, I've learned a lesson now that I've said right. Fucking, I'll pull anyone as long as they're 85 kilo.
You love it, Tom. Like you love the hard matches.
Oh, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Fucking.
You
I
love
was saying it last night on the show as well. Like I'd rather lose. Well, it's not that I'd rather lose to someone that's better. It's if you lose to someone, the reason you're losing to them is because they're better. So why fear going against anyone?
That's that, mate.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Fucking go and chase
Who
it.
else do you know but that would be hanging on to James Beach, just pure elbow, inner elbow, just hanging on and hanging on and hanging on for like 4 minutes? It's just nuts, big man. It's just nuts. Like, come on.
Nick just said, "Stay out the 85 kilo nationals. You're not welcome." Yes, mate. Nice one. Good to know that I'm loved.
Nah, you'll end up just doing what you usually do, Tom, and just going through every class. You'll do the 85s, you'll do the flipping 90s, the 100s, fucking super heavyweight, whatever.
Yeah, do you know what though? Like, I've done it already. Unless I'm not going to do that anymore, unless there's someone in there that asks me to go in. If someone asks me to go in the class,
yeah,
I'll go in the class. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, to be honest, probably with any class in the British and that, unless someone asks me to enter because they want to go against me, then I don't know. Like this year, I might just fuck. Well, no, I've got to enter actually because I want to be part of that prize draw, that Triple Crown. So I don't know. I might just see who's in. Because I won the 95s, the 105s, and the plus. I haven't done the 85s yet in the PAA.
That'll be Craig and trying to think that'll be stacked that class.
Yeah, that'd be
That'll
be Craig, Harry Neal, Nick Dodd,
Nick, Stanley Hamilton if he goes.
Yeah, it'll be all them guys. I haven't pulled Craig in a while. That could be good.
I don't know, mate. I think if you went into that class, that you'd walk that class like.
I think so.
But any of the other guys in the class, you know, but it's just from what I've always ever seen of you, Tom, you are just lethal weapon, like.
Yeah, I mean, I said Craig's felt pretty strong on the side table lately, but like that's side table, isn't it? Like when I've written, like my side table's completely different to my competition.
It's the same as anybody, mate, with any sense. They don't want to show all their cards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing as well. I'm one of them. I'm open and honest. Like, even if I know I'm pulling someone in a couple of months or whatever, if I get on the side table, I'll be stupid. I'll be telling them, yeah, look, this is where I'm weak. This is where I'm strong. You should do this with me. This with me. That just means I've got to fucking change it up when I pull them.
Exactly. It's a bit of reverse psychology going on, Tom, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet, mate, sweet.
No, that's what it's all about, though, isn't it? That's literally, if you do shit like that, though, you've got to improve. If you don't improve after that, then you're going to get fucked up.
That's it, mate. You just get run over. You know, people get better. The level keeps getting better. Like UK arm wrestling at the minute, it's unreal. You know, some of the people coming through, like, and you start putting them into, you know, like the Worlds and IFA and, you know, all these different things that Paul's planned through Arm Gods. The UK is going to make a serious impact across the world, like, I think in a couple of years' time.
I reckon so.
You know, we're going to be known as like a good hub for arm wrestling. You know, you're not be looked upon, you know, the way the Americans are the big ones, Tom, and everybody says then the Eastern Europe, you know what I mean? Ukraine and Russia and all them guys were now the UK. Hopefully I'll get soon noticed, you know.
The thing is, as well, like you said, we've got a load of talent now coming through, and they're just getting better and better, and there's more and more coming through. But they need to go more international. It's like I said, you got to aim for the stars to reach the moon. Like if you aim for the British title, you're probably going to get cut short. Yeah. Aim past that, then you're probably going to get British title. Like before long.
This year, my plan, hopefully, Tom, is to do IFA and then go to the British Nationals because I'll be at the weight and do the under 70s. They're going to bring an under 70s in this time. So I'm hoping that because of the training I'm going to be putting in for the Worlds, that I'll do really well in that 70s, and that'll be probably against Meerkat, Zakote, Barry Knowles. You know, that'll be Chris Waters. That'll be pretty stacked. Do you know what I mean? Because it's that wee playground between the 65s and the 75s. Do you know what I mean? Where the 65 guys were just too light for the 75 group. You know what I mean? And they're just now bringing it so that we can get in there and get a deeper class, and that's what you want, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about Barry Knowles, you called him out after your match, didn't you?
I did, mate. I did. 100%.
Is there any news on that when that's happening, or are you just going to come after him?
Tom, honestly, probably won't happen for a while, but like Barry knows I want him. You know, I want it now, like with him. So if Paul wants to put it on sometime and it has to happen, it'll happen. Like I'll be straight on the plane. You know me, mate. I'll never turn down a match. Like.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to be, isn't it? Rude to say no.
That's it, you know, and Barry knows now that I actually know what I'm doing against him. Do you know what I mean? You know, he might have got a win on me, but it was a lot closer, I think, than he let on, Tom. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And next time, I'm just going to go hard, like, you know, better prep for it, know what I'm doing, you know, like, at the end of the day, Barry's very, very strong on the inside, and he's got a brilliant joint. Do you know what I mean? So I need to use my height, Tom. I'm far taller than him, far more rangier than him. You know, I need to top roll him like.
Even hooking him like you did on the weekend.
Straight through their press,
Yeah.
you know.
Because Barry's really good with that hand control, that sweeping in the hook as well. Like if it's hand to hand, like that's where Barry's really, really good. You probably have a bit more success.
Tom, I should just press him, basically.
Either top rolling him to the max, or just fucking if you can't stop it, if you can't top roll him, if he's getting forced inside, say right, how deep do you want to go?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You want to go this deep, but you don't want to go that deep.
Yeah.
You just never know. So it might actually work with him.
Well, I tell you what, big fella, I would appreciate your help for a wee game plan for him because like I know I can beat him. Like definitely, I can beat him. Like
yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I know what it is now.
You know?
I'll be there.
Like,
I'll be there.
Barry has some credentials, you know. Barry's been arm wrestling a long time and he's done everything and multiple champion and European medalist and all this here. So definitely, and he's doing really well, Tom. Like he hasn't lost a match in a good wee while, Barry. Like,
I mean, Barry used to do well in the Nemiroff World Cup. It was like tour. Like when he used to compete in there, like he used to do really well in that.
Like you know yourself, mate. That was the high. That level back then was unreal. That was whenever
Yeah, that was
Plank
top.
off and all was pure a monster and stuff like.
Yeah, it was. Are you looking to do anything like that?
What, like Zloty or anything?
Yeah.
Well, as I say, Tom, I'll do IFA this year, but I'm hoping my level will grow too, Tom, and I can actually hit them bigger tournaments like East versus West and stuff and all that there. I just don't think I'm that level yet.
To be honest, though,
like a year.
Urban went there. I didn't do too bad that year. Jason didn't win a match, and I'm not sure if Urban did either, but they went there because they wanted to know the level, and they realised that obviously they got beat, but they felt it and they felt what it's about, what that level is about, and they knew from then it weren't too far out of reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what got Jason then. Like that's when he started fucking really knuckling down,
stepping it up.
Because he realised that the top level isn't like too far ahead.
Yeah.
So he started chasing it. He knew he could see it in sight, so he started chasing it.
And now look at him, Tom. You know I keep Jay going because he's just a good lad, and I just like winding him up, you know. But he's one of the very fucking best, Tom, men around that weight class, like, and he can beat anybody any day, like.
I mean, his hook's fucking unreal.
He's mega.
He got to a point where I don't know how much he's been trading his pronator in that again, but when he was trading his pronator, when I was getting on the table with him and that in the strap, just his load on the pronation in the strap on the setup, like, was giving me shit. Like, giving me training, but still, like, just trying. And
yeah,
I literally couldn't match his pronator unless I really, really went for it. And
he's a beast, mate.
He done well with Palco. Did you see that match?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, Kevin Palco. Tom, so I haven't.
Palco, at that point as well, like literally 2 months before, Palco had that fucking war with Sanders. Like massive war. Then Jason went through Palco like nothing, really.
That's mad, mate. He is a beast, like he could do what he wants.
You
know, Jay's definitely at that level to do the likes of that East versus West qualifier and all, Tom, and you know, like so we Tommy Mitchell should be doing it. Possibly Tom Wilson as well, Connor Steele, you know what I mean? But I just think I'm just, you know, that person under them, you know, where you sort of have to come through me to get up to them, you know?
Yeah, the thing is, it's like I said as well, though, fucking, if you don't do it, you'll never know. Then, and you go into IFA, which is probably going to be harder than this British qualifier.
Yeah.
So,
IFA will be good, mate, and I'm sure it'll be stacked. Like, you know, you think of the 70 cup, you know, class, that'll be stacked. So it'll be good, mate. I'll try hard for it. Like, I'll train really hard. I've never really like took it mad serious, Tom. You know, I've always sort of had fun with it.
Yeah, that's
it. You know, my necky will tell you I've got weights and stuff here, Tom, but the dust sets on them. Do you know what I mean?
My Crazy's been outside for like fucking 6 months, not doing anything.
Exactly. But I just, need a wee spark now to get ready for the Worlds, you know. And after the weekend there, it's given me a wee bit of a buzz now, right? I want to get the diet started. Want to get good, you know, like a good training program, Tom, where I'm not just fucking around with stuff. I'm actually trying to program it, record it, watch my numbers, see what I'm being able to lift, what, you know, what areas. Try and train like that there, try and train smart, you know, sort of out of a book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then get on a good diet, cut down on the fucking shit, the drinking and the smoking and all the crack, you know, and actually take it serious for once and be professional about it, you know, because at the end of the day, when you're in the UK scene and you're just domestic, you're representing yourself, fair enough, you know, but whenever you're going over there, you're actually representing your country. Do you know what I mean? And you're there to make a statement.
100%. So a couple of more questions here quickly. I'm going to read out, then we'll shoot off. Let everyone go to bed. Oh fucking! I was seeing Stefan Pantelicks in the chat. Okay. Jim Beach, Tom, will you do the 85s once and get bored and back in the supers?
Yeah, that'll be happening.
To be honest, mate, I'll do the 85s, and then, like I said, to be honest, after that, I've literally won 4 titles then in 4 different weight classes. And I'm not going.
There's nothing you haven't done, big fella.
Sorry, mate.
There's nothing you haven't done.
There's people that I haven't beat in the UK that I'll never ever get a chance to beat now because they've stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might get bored. I might not. It depends. Yeah, we've got Arm Wars in the chat. Evening, lads. Good to see you briefly at the weekend. I hear yourself and James Beats had quite a match, Tom. Hope you're injury free and ready to go again. Stay strong, be stoic. Yeah, mate. Fucking. Like I said, it's the first time that James actually come at me and met me in the past when I pulled in.
And he can open Tom as well in the middle of one of the rounds, didn't he?
Oh, don't rub
he did it.
Don't rub it in, Ash.
Like, come on.
Thought we were fucking mates.
Yeah, honestly, hats off to James Beach. You know yourself, Tom. We spoke about it in detail, big fella. Like, James arm wrestled out of his skin, like.
Yeah, literally. Like I said as well, like I've been saying for a few years, like he's got one of the biggest potentials in the UK.
100%.
Like, I've been saying that for a few years, and it was only a matter of time for him.
Look at even the way he handled my coach, Adam Johnson. Like he runs to him. Like
that says a lot as well, because Adam's a fucking beast.
Adam is immense, Tom. Like, see every time they're training, it's like literally he handles me like a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do my like pure quick hits and swing off him and stuff, and it's literally a piece of piss for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm gonna. Everyone who knows me as well, like knows I'll take a loss. Like a loss is a loss, sort of thing. James won on the day. Like he couldn't deserve it more. Like fair play to him. Like literally just done a better job.
100%, yeah.
But I'll come back. I'll come back for that. I'm not going to. I'm not going
to. Oh fuck! What have I started?
Hey, he's giving me motivation to train now. Definitely, like I've got to come back and beat him. I've got to redeem myself again.
Oh, imagine! I just couldn't put myself in that position. What James will be thinking? They'll be thinking, "Oh no way!" It was going to be brutal. Knowing that you've had that match there on Sunday, and then that you're going to have to do that kind of match again, it's like, wow.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get in a match like that again.
You need to get it over quicker than 4 minutes.
Yeah, Arm Wars put James is very solid on the left from what I've seen, and he's working hard and improving all the time. He is someone I'd actually like to pull at some point if he ever got back in the mix. A worthy adversary. Yeah, he is, mate. He actually is. Yeah, he's a big walking target now, and I'm going to try and hit the bullseye next time I see him. But yeah, it'd be good though. Like I said, fair play to James. Like I left it all on the table, and yeah, he got me. So I'm gonna have to do some things, change it up a little bit, train harder.
100%, Tom. Can't
Train
wait to
up,
see what
come back.
happens. It'll be fun.
Then I'll get him back, and then I won't
You'll be
enter his
chasing again.
again.
And the circle continues.
Oh well, he won't get another chance after that. Yeah, I'll retire. I'll
I
abandon.
love it, mate. I love it. Keep her that.
I think
Tom, right?
like, I was actually happy, even though I lost. At the same time, I was actually happy for him.
Oh, I know you were proud of him. You were proud of him more than anything. Like,
yeah, proud sort of thing. It was a weird feeling.
because at the end of the day, I know that these guys are all competitors, but we are very close as a tight community, and we're always talking and like asking questions and doing wee bits and pieces with each other. We're all trying to like improve in the sport as a whole, rather than like take a disliking to somebody and say, "Oh, I want to fucking beat that person in arm wrestle." It's never like that. It's just everybody's a wee community, and these matches just happen, mate, and they make for great viewing, like good watching.
Yeah, the sexy bastard just said, "How come Tommy's only reading Arm Wars chats?" I've just read this one. It's everything apart from Stefan talking. I don't want to read Stefan's chat.
Well, you seen the sexy bit, and that's why you read that one.
It stood out. I was like, "Oh, hello." Sounds familiar. Right. Fucking hell. Should we call it a night before we start
That'll do, big fella. That sounds good.
Yeah, mate. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate
Pleasure,
it.
Tom. Thanks very much, brother, for having me on.
Ash, do you want to jump on next week?
If you want, Tom, you just let me know, brother.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's been a good show.
And thanks again for the weekend, Tom. I really appreciate it.
There's one more chat from Arm Wars that I'm going to read out.
Go ahead.
There's a few more chats as well, but I'm not going to read them. I'm only going to read the Arm Wars. Tom, you are the best of British. Never forget that, mate. Sport is up and down. Sport is ups and downs like life. You are well past proving anything, mate. Yeah, 100%. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm still going to come back though. I'm still going to get him.
100%, mate.
But yeah,
my hero, Tom. My hero, son.
This and that, but yeah, it is what it is. You got to take the loss to improve and get better. Yeah, it's the kick up the arse that I needed, mate.
Good.
Definitely kick up the arse that I needed. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. Ash, see you next week. Everyone else, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Tom.
Cheers, Ash.
Bye, mate. Bye.